Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Mind Your Manners Gaming, and here today I'm going to take those tribesmen that we so conveniently convinced in the last episode and put them to work so they're not just standing here burning their eyebrows off on the bonfire. We're going to learn about autoplay, we're going to learn about harvesting, and we're going to learn about the different farms and how to set those up. Without further ado, let's get started. Go to your fire pit, hold E on it, assign tasks to tribesmen from there. You can do it individually. It's way easier to do it from your bonfire because you can do all of them at once, and it just takes a lot of the problem out of it. Over here, you'll see that some of them are on a break, some of them are working. One I'm controlling, that's the one that I play as, and then Billy the kid clearly needs something to do. So let's click on Billy, and let's look at what Billy's good at. Billy's good at, looks like planting is the top number one thing Billy's good at. It's not what I need Billy to do. We've got Clarice for that. She's fantastic at planting. I don't really want to change that. So we're going to just go with Billy the kid repairing everything around the base because I don't want to. So here you click here. This is where you add tasks. Click on that. Autoplay is where you choose your different workbenches. Also note that this is a priority list. So if you want them to work on the loom before the tanning rack, or let's do this, the butcher's table, and then the tanning rack, so that they cut up the carcasses into beast hide, turn that beast hide into leather, and then they loom it up, right? Clearly it won't be these are in a different bonfire. They won't work that far away. I was trying to get this so that they would move stuff from that bonfire to this one, like just one tribesman. I wasn't concerned with their safety or well-being, but it didn't work. This is where you do crafting with autoplay. You can click multiple ones, click all of them, then you look down here to see what you need to press. I need to press E, confirm to add, check this. Sometimes it'll say pause once you create it. If you actually want him to do it, you have to click the button down here, unpause it. I don't really want him doing that, so I'm going to delete that. This here is for your workbenches. This is for your farm, but you need a granary. This is where the granary is. Since I already have Clarice doing it, let's go look at her. Farm management, granary, boom, that's it. You do that, you hit E to confirm. This says modify because I already have it created. And then you hit the space, make sure it's not paused. Lastly, breeding. I have a couple of breeding pens. I believe Meg takes care of those. Yep. Literally just choose breed and slaughter management, choose your breeding farm. Your breeding farm will take care of like your turkey and capybara pens. So the breeding farm above those two pens, otherwise you gotta manually do it. Know that you kind of need both farms and breeding farms because you need to get feces from the breeding farms to make the fertilizer to grow your crops. You can do it manually, you can do it yourself. They can do it much better than you. I'll show you one of the fields right after this. So I need him to upkeep my camp because my stuff's broken because my bonfire went out for I don't even know how long. A lot of stuff around here that's broken. I want it repaired to 100% so I don't see that red lettering. I just don't want to see it. It's annoying to me. I hit the button to confirm to add. See, this one came up as task paused. I don't want it paused. I want him doing it. He can be on break. That's fine. We'll let it slide this time. And then he gets to work as soon as he's ready. Oh, he heard me. He knows he needs to get to work. So that's the basics of how to set that up. You can autoplay all kinds of different. You can have one outcast do every single bench in the building. I wouldn't recommend it. That's tedious. It takes a long time. I actually have 3 furnaces, one for copper, one for tin, and one for bronze up here because I just want it done. I like things to get done. This is the breeding pen, by the way. This is what it looks like. Then down here, this is a rainwater collector. Apparently he just repaired it. This was red before. This will collect rainwater as it sets, and put this close to your farms because they use a lot of water to be fully hydrated. And if you go through here, we'll find one. This one here, no stone powder fertilizer consumed. Wording is incorrect or whatever, but basically what it's saying is you need stone powder for this to grow. It's not going to grow any further than what it's at. It'll be destroyed in 2,335 minutes if you don't put some stone powder fertilizer on it, which is gotten from these pens here. This is a turkey coop. You got a little fecal pond. You can collect poop. I had 30 poop in there. That's fantastic. Feathers, eggs, capybara. I just started this one. He is alive. It's okay. She's alive. She's just fine. She's just sleeping. I was just checking. Because I have a person that maintains all of this. They'll collect from those. They'll fill these. And they'll actually slaughter them when there's too many of them. Like for instance, my turkeys. They do need a butcher's knife though. I wasn't aware that this was getting quite overwhelming for a while there till I gave her a butcher's knife. Then the problem sorted itself out. So if I remember right, that was stone powder or bone powder that needed to be made. All right, I don't have any feces to make it. Well, just so happens I just grabbed 30. I have these circulating. The circulating thing I'm still kind of figuring out. But since I need both of these, because I have so many fields, I just do 5 of each so that the person goes back and forth between the 5 of each. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I should probably increase that to a higher number now that I'm making more feces. Make sure you check this. It won't work if you don't. If you do just a regular one, they will only make this amount. If you do 500 and they can't make them all, they'll stop making anything and they will no longer work at this table, which is why I was making these in small amounts, because I want them to work at it, and then I want them, we just do 1 minute, that's actually fine, because 1 minute will keep it circulating as well. They'll make it, and then they'll go to the next one, and then they'll make it until they run out of this. Like I'm running out of this quickly. I'm trying to keep it even. That's why I'm building up my capybara right now. I'm hoping they poop a lot more, and I can keep my plants fertilized. Because if you don't, they don't grow. If they don't grow, you can't cook them. The well also fills itself up, so that's fantastic too. I have one of those as well, just in case that rainwater wasn't running. But as you can see, I have 15 farm plots. My rainwater thing was full, and I've got a number of tribesmen. This is a beehive. I'm still working on this. I've only got 5 out of 500 bees. I'm thinking I'm gonna need a lot more in order for it to. What do you need, man? Oh, you just want to be in the video? Guy's stream sniping me. All right. Apparently, I need more bees than just 5 to get honey. I haven't gotten any yet, so that's another thing I'm working on, creating a large amount of and figuring out how much I actually need. This is actually, I'll talk about quick. This is a beast hitch. When I'm done riding him, I literally just come up here, slap E, and he'll just stay right there the whole time. Kind of convenient. They open and close doors themselves. Sometimes they seem like they're born in a barn, and they just leave it wide open. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Harvesting. Let's go into here. Let's go to Menorah. She's actually doing this. She's workshop collection. She's using the excavation pit, which I have out there. She's using this to put all of these items that she finds into that pit, so I don't have to farm only one item at a time. It's the same with the logging yard. Works the same way. If you don't have either of those, you can go to Wild Collection, choose any of your different markers you have on your map. They'll work from any of those. Or you can just use your bonfire, which will be, the surrounding area of your base. I think it's 30 meters or something like that they work within. And then you choose the task target. This is kind of the part that sucks, because things like stone and flint are interchangeable a lot of the times, and then you won't be collecting the ores and those kinds of things. But in the very beginning, if you really need some logs, this is great for doing that. They'll go out and they'll collect the logs. Make sure you give them an axe. They can't cut it down their teeth. This isn't Minecraft. It doesn't work like that. So make sure that they have the weapon of choice. For me, I just recently put 2 pickaxes on Menorah, because once that breaks, she'll stop. There is a function that you can choose that she'll discard it, but since it's made out of bronze, I didn't want to discard it. I want her to keep it. And see, Menorah. Automatically discard collecting tools with no durability. I don't know what discard means. When I discard things from my inventory, it just goes on the ground. I'll show you. I don't want stuff on the ground. Let's see, these. X. Bang, they're on the ground. I don't want all of my bronze pickaxes on the ground. So I chose not to use that, and I gave her 2. Hopefully she alternates it, because in your inventory, if this bronze axe broke and I had another bronze axe, it would automatically switch it while I'm working. Super convenient. I love that quality of life feature on this. It's great. That touches base on everything I plan on touching base on. If you have any further questions, please put something down in the comments below. Like, follow, subscribe, all those good things. But most importantly, have a great day and take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out for a while. All right, bye.